Okay, good evening to you all. Today is our day 37 of this 3-month data analytics bootcamp. Like I said, this bootcamp lasts for about 3 months, and today is our day 37, and we are at the middle, or I can say middle, second day of week 6. Um, like always, we start by showing the outlines, what we are going to cover in the day, and this is what we are going to discuss about today. We'll have a recap on what we did yesterday, and we will also talk about data validation, which has to do with input message. I will talk about error message, warning message, and stop message. These are the 4 things that we are going to talk about related to what we did yesterday. If you can recall, yesterday we discussed about uh, um, data validation. That's what we discussed about yesterday. We discussed about data validation. We discussed about different things under data validation, including the drop down. Well, of course, drop down that we treated is also under that, which you saw how to put it and how you can kind of use it. And I told you why and when you need to use such skills. So today we'll complete this data validation also, because there are other things related to it, which has to do with the message that you want people to see as the input message. For example, telling people this is what you need to put in a particular cell, or this is the type of format that we want you to put in a particular cell. So it's just like a guidance or like instruction. And also we will discuss about error message. Error message has to do with whenever someone put anything that is not required to be put in a particular cell, then there will be a error message that pop up to the user telling him that this particular thing that you did is not part of what you should have done. So this is the issue of the error message, that no, you can't put something like that. You need to put something like this. So this is what this error message is all about. Then we have this warning message. For the warning message, is a message that pop up to a user whenever you did something that is not required in a particular cell. That message will warn a particular user, telling him that, okay, look, you don't need to put this, but if you want to continue, you can continue. Or if you want to cancel, you can cancel. So warning message is like stop message, not warning. Stop message is like telling a user that, okay, you don't need to put this particular thing. You need to do something. But if you want to continue, all you need to is to put continue, okay, and you can move on and continue. So the warning message is like the one that will just tell you that, okay, this is what you need to do, but it's normal if you need anything other than that. So that's okay. I'll show you everything related to this. Maybe you'll understand better when we treat that. Okay. I just saw someone that I don't think is with us. I'm sorry, I didn't put kind of the video. I didn't put the video of yesterday. I forgot. And up till now, I even forgot that I didn't put the video for you. Wallahi, now so I forgot. Sorry for that. I think I will try my best to put them together with this one and just send the links together. I uploaded the video. It's just to share the link with you. That's what I didn't. So I'll share the link with you. Maybe after the class, I'll share the link. I forgot. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I think let's work it here so that maybe I can list some things. Okay, let's just work it here. Okay, let me just delete this. So, for example, let's start with the input message. So let me just create this to be date of birth, ODOD. That's for the date of birth. So when you go back to your data, that is this data, this is where exactly we stop. I think I didn't even switch up my system. It's been there since yesterday. So here we are. So just click on this data validation. When you click on data validation, come under this input. So under this input, this is what we are going to see under this input. So now you have a title. That is what you need to be the title of the message that you are communicating to the people. Or I can just say, to the user, I'm just going to call it instruction. For example, I'll call it instruction. So now under instruction, then I'm going to give the users what or how I want them to put their date of birth. That's what I'm going to put inside this instruction. For example, I'm going to say format. Then I will say, for example, DD MMYY. For example, this is how I want them to put it. For example, it's going to be day, that is date, a month, day, and also year. So maybe I can specify, e.g. 01/01 2010, for example, like this. So this is all something that I'm just putting it for the user. Whoever come here to put, for example, his date of birth, this message will pop on him, and he's going to see this. He will just see the message there that this is what you need to do. So let's just click OK. By default, this is what we are going to see. You see it under this is what is going to tell people format DDMMYY example 01/01 like this. This is exactly what people can see. All you need to is to drag. If you want to apply it in all the cells, you see, just drag it down. When you drag it, it will apply it to all the cells. You see, it will be the instruction telling a particular user, okay, in this particular cell, this is what you need to put, this is how you need to use it, this is what you need to do, and like so forth. So please take note on this. This has to do with what? It has to do with the instruction that you want to give to a particular person, that this is what he needs to follow to use that. So that's number one for the input message. So let's talk about the error message. The error message, we have like 3 of them. We have stop, warning, and information. So this is the information that the one I just explained under warning. So we have this error message. Let's start with the error message, the stop. This stop message that you see with this cancel, this one, is telling you that when you put anything that is not related to the criteria given to that particular cell, it will just tell you that you cannot put that particular thing. For example, let's say, okay, let me just delete this. Let's come to, okay, let's leave it. Let's come to this. For example, I'll just click data validation. I'll just come to setting and create that. For example, I just want people to put, let's say date, because it's date. So we are going to say 1/1/2000 from 31/12/2020, for example. For example, that's the format. That's what we want people to, that is between the dates, intervals of the date that we want people to put their date of birth. So let's come to this arrow. So whenever someone put anything other than that, for example, now if someone put 01/01/1999, it will say arrow. Okay, this is the arrow message. This value doesn't match the input, this and that. This is what is going to see. So we can customize our own message that we want people to see. For example, I can just call it, for example, arrow. I'll just call it arrow and put the exclamation mark. For example, I will say, you cannot put this date of birth. For example, that's the message. Try another one. For example, this is just a message that I want to pop on whenever somebody that is putting data, he didn't put it between this criteria given to the cell. So now if I put, okay, I put this, then I put 1990, by default, it's not going to see arrow. You see, it's going to create this message, arrow, you cannot put this date of birth, try another one. That's what exactly a particular user will see inside this cell when you create this arrow message. So now I can cancel it because I cannot continue. There is no way I can continue. I cannot go anywhere. Even if I try, it's just going to get rid of it, but I cannot go anywhere. Since I put something that is not within the criteria given to that particular. If I want to apply it, I just drag it. Just drag it like that. Then you apply the same thing here. If I put 1/1/1990, it will say the same arrow. You cannot put this here. So that's number one related to this arrow message. So the second thing has to do with the warning. So for the warning, it's warning you that, okay, you cannot put this particular date of birth, but if you want, you can continue. If you don't want, you can you can cancel. That is, you can change it. So, but it will warn you. It will tell you that you cannot put it. It will tell you that. So maybe I can just call the message warning. You cannot put this date of birth, but but you can continue. For example, I can just put this. You cannot put this date of birth, but you can continue. So now if I could put okay, then I put first post 1990, for example, it will say this to me. You see, warning. You cannot put this date of birth, but you can continue. Continue, that's what it will ask. If I said yes, it will continue. If I said no, then it will ask me to put another date of birth. So that's what this warning will do for you. It will give you option telling you that you cannot do this, but if you want to continue, you can continue with it. That's what the warning will tell the user while filling a particular template. So if I put anything, for example, first post 2003, definitely it will go because it's within the range. First post, sorry. Just sorry, I don't know what. Okay, sorry, I just did something. First post 1999, it will just give me the warning. Do you want to continue? Yes, I want to continue. It will put the 1999 there, but definitely it's telling me I cannot put it. But if I want to continue, I can continue. So the last one is the information. This information is just telling you what you have just done. It's just telling you what you have done. So for example, if I enter data, it will just tell me, okay, you have entered, for example, it's just an information telling me you have entered your date of birth. For example, like that. Just all you are going to click is just okay. That's what it will just tell you, just like informing you what you have done in a particular cell. That's what this information will do for you. So maybe I can just say notice. I can just call it, for example, notice. You have entered your date of birth. That's what I'm going to see. So whenever I entered my date of birth, for example, now if I just entered anything, sorry, if I say first 1998, you see, it's just going to say you have entered your date of birth. Then I'll just say, okay, yeah, I entered my date of birth. So if you want to apply it, you can just delete everything. All you need is to just drag it that you applied the same format. Whenever somebody come this 1990, it will just say you entered your date of birth, then you click okay, then that's the information it's telling you. So these are the things related to anything data validation. We just treat it. So when you just click on data validation, the setting we did it yesterday, we did the input and we did the error. So we are done with this. And I think we'll come back to it later, maybe when we are to talk about dependable drop down. Maybe we'll come back to it and treat it. But that's what we are going to discuss on this. And this is where we are going to stop today. So if you have a question, please, you can ask your question, or I think you can kind of message in the group. Today is day 37. It's day 37, not 36. Yeah, I know. I think maybe I made mistake, right? But that's what I said. We have a recap on day 36. But today is 37. Maybe that what you saw, you thought I said today is 36. I didn't say today is 36. It's 37.
You're right. Today is 37.
Yeah, it's 37. No, maybe he mistaken. I don't know. Yeah, today is 37. So if you have a question, please, you can ask. I think it's time, what all this that I solved yesterday, it has to do with the collection of data. It has to do with the creating of templates, because your work sometimes will have to do with have to do with creating of templates. Maybe you are just going to create a template for people to enter data. That is templates for data entry. So you need to have a skill related to that. You need to know how to create the templates. You need to know how to customize it, how to make it looks awesome, to make it looks professional, and so forth. So you have to have such particular uh, things related to that. So if you have a question, please, you can ask. If you have a question, you can ask. Because this week we are just going to treat all these maybe Yeah, like I said, maybe you didn't hear me well. I talk about the video. I will send the video. I said that I forgot. I uploaded the video, but I forgot. I forgot that I didn't share the link to you. I uploaded the video. I uploaded the video. I just forgot that I didn't share the link, but I'll share the link with you maybe immediately when we are done, so that you can watch the two videos. Maybe I'll put the two videos together. So this supposed to be this one supposed to be information or something like that. This is how supposed to be. There's supposed to be information here. Yeah, there's no any formula. Yeah, we're not talking about formula. I don't even think in this week we are going to talk about any formula. I don't think that maybe we are not going to talk about any formula. We are just going to discuss about procedures of creating different things. I'm thinking this week that's when we are going to talk about maybe creating of data collection. We'll talk about data collection, how to collect data. We'll talk about ways of collecting data. But now we are talking about way of collecting the data by creating a template, that is Excel template, to give people to fill so that you will collect data from there. But we'll talk about how to collect data maybe in other maybe ways or other formats so that you collect data from them. For like I say, Google Form. I'll teach you how to use Google Form to collect data, of course. Then we'll talk about the ODK maybe. I think that what this week that what we are going to cover within the week. So after this week, we'll have a conditional formatting. After that, then when we will have the data visualization, then we'll have pivot table. We have data ethics and I think security. That's our week 11. I think that's the end. Then you'll have your maybe I think we'll stop around week 10 or 11. That's when we will have your kind of project. Then you can start from there. We can call it a day. So it's like after this week, then we only have 1 week left first, so that we'll start the visualization, creating of dashboard and other things. Then we'll call it a day. Yeah, I will send the schedule of activities later. Also, I'm tired. I have a lot of things to do, so that why I didn't. I even forgot that I didn't share the link with you. Even the schedules of activity, I don't know. I thought I will share it maybe later. I will. I will. I will. Yeah. If you have a question, you can ask. If you have any question, you can ask. Let's hear from you so that we can, uh, you know, please focus on what we are doing. Ibrahim Babu Muhammad, focus on what we are doing now. Because anything advanced, I don't want to kind of, it, this is, if we are to take maybe advanced, like you are talking about advanced. Advanced is like you are going to use to learn another tool. You are going to learn another tool other than Excel. That may be what you mean by advanced. Because when we are done with this class, there is nothing left for you to learn in Excel. So far as your work is concerned. Because sometimes you can't say you reach the age of a particular thing. You can't say that. There is no way you can say you reach the age. You can't say that you reach the age. There is no way you can say you reach the age. But as far as concerned, for you to work, at least you can work efficiently. All you need to is to keep working, working, working to master a lot of things. So I don't want you to be thinking maybe there is any advance maybe related to this, but maybe you can learn other tools like Power BI, like I said, and others, for example, because now is I think Power BI that some people are trending in. They may be showing that this is what people need, this and that. But in reality, you're not even going to work with it. In reality, you are not. But if some people will just be bragging with it, but it's good to learn it. If you learn it, if someone is bragging, you know how to tackle him and other things. But at the end of the day, you are not going to work with them. All the other tools are just for kind of security purpose. You learn them, you put them uh, in your pocket. Allow us to manage this one. Yeah, at least you should master this one. Please stop thinking about the anything advanced because this what you are learning is the advanced. We are talking about the advanced. We're doing a lot. Yeah, it's master's equivalent. This program, I believe in you. This program is like master's equivalent of Excel. You are learning the advance of it, because this that I've just shown you is something that has to do with advance of Excel. Someone that spent maybe more than 20 years working with Excel didn't even know about this input message that you just treat today. So we are talking about the advanced level of Excel. That's what we are discussing. So stop thinking about any advanced class in Excel. All I need is for you to learn to understand how to do a lot of things and to learn how to work. Because you are ready to work almost anywhere. Once you understand all this, is when you are doing things, people will just be thinking that you know what you are doing in Excel. So for the advanced, it just has to do with learning other tools or learning any tool other than Excel. So please, you can ask your question uh because we still have time, so I think it's good we just utilize the time. Maybe you have any question. Those that never say anything, I know you are always trying to create a riot. If you want to talk, or talk now or never. That's what I think I should say. So you speak now or never. So if you want to talk, just talk. Today we have like 5 minutes bonus for everybody. If you want to talk, just talk. Say what you want to say, so that you cannot go somewhere and say you never said a word from the beginning up to the end of the program. So if you want to talk, you talk, so that we can call it a day. Okay, I think we don't have anything, right? So I think we can call it a day. Fatima, are you with us or you are against us? You have a question regarding to assignment. You want me to give you the answer, or you need other maybe kind of more highlighting or something? If you are to ask where is the column of salary, is the value. Maybe I just answered that in the group. I think I answered that in the group. I answered it. But I don't know if you have any question other than that. Don't ask me anything other than that. Yeah, if it is related to assignment. Tomorrow we will solve the assignment of week 5. Then we will continue. Maybe yeah, we will talk about this ODK and maybe ODK. Okay, tomorrow we'll solve the assignment. Tomorrow is Wednesday. On Thursday, we'll talk about Google Form. Each and every one of you will learn Google Form. Google Form has to do with data collection. So you will learn how to collect data. So sometimes you are the one to collect the data by yourself. So you are going to learn how to collect data. After you collect data, then you will learn how to download it, open it, treat it, clean it, and do whatever you want to do, and do all the analysis. So that is part of what you are going to learn in this bootcamp. So we'll talk about that in the next coming days. So don't worry. So I think no, there is no makeup for week 4. I'm done giving makeups. That's the end of makeups. And I will just extend this week 5 assignment to 7 p.m. tomorrow. Then I will stop giving makeups anymore, because we have reached the kind of close to the end of the program. So as it is now, if you are not getting marks and other things, you are losing it, because as far as from this week, next week we'll start little about the visualization, upper with the visualization, dashboards, creating unique things. So from there, please stop thinking about any assignment. By then, you two, you are busy. Okay, so I will give makeup for week 4 and week 5. Yeah, so after that, that's all. No more makeups. Yeah, I will do that. We'll give makeups. Yeah, Ibrahim Baba, yeah, you learn how to create login using Excel, and how to, and you show it to your boss, you appreciate and expect it from, and didn't expect it. I think that's what you want to say. Maybe you didn't expect it from Excel. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I created the video. Anyone who wants to create that security to create login form with Excel, it's very simple. I did the video. You can watch it. You learn it. It's something that you advance it. People will say, "Wow, you create a login, login details for someone to." That's yeah, I know. Yeah. It's okay. You can learn a lot. Yeah, yeah. That's okay. That's okay. You can please. I have such advanced maybe videos there. And those videos have to do with BVA, that is Visual Basic Application of Excel. In Excel also we can do programming. We can write word or code like coding in. We are. I think it's part of C sharp or C, so you can write codes in that and others. But we're not going to talk about that since it's kind of I can see advanced of the it's not something that like I said, it's just for security purpose. Just if you're not going to work with it in Nigeria, not in Nigeria, not even in the world, nobody will even maybe sometimes ask you to do such. But it's okay to learn it. Yeah, the video is on my channel. You can check my YouTube channel. I can't tell you specific, but just check my YouTube channel. I have the videos there.
But sir, this your YouTube channel is like most of your video are not. They don't have English version.
Yeah, I'm very sorry about that because yeah,
You making videos just strictly to a particular language.
yeah, that way the main purpose.
The whole continent is not make up of
No,
only a
no,
particular
no,
language now.
no,
If
it's
you
not
use
about.
English, at least everybody can speak English and
No,
flow with it.
there are many. Okay, don't attack me. There are many
I'm not
YouTube channels
attacking you.
that yeah.
I'm just pointing out something. Do you
Yeah,
understand? I know a lot of persons who would have
wait,
loved to
let me
jump on
tell
your
you.
videos, but they
Let
don't
me tell you
understand
one
the
thing. Let
language.
me tell you one thing. The main purpose of me teaching that, the main purpose of me even joining the tech field, or maybe trying to make impact in the tech field, is because of a lot of my people are far left behind in the north. So
I know,
so
but
that way
you
I'm
still find a way
trying
to
to.
balance it. Look
And
for a way
even
to
though no, it's
balance it.
not like balancing. If you watch the videos, maybe you followed the videos. You too, if you watch the videos, there are certain places that I'm even explaining them in English. You just go and watch the video. It's just because I started with Hausa doesn't mean I end the video in Hausa. And take note, if your teacher maybe is speaking English, can't you not learn something from Indian people that are speaking in Indian? You can learn. So the only thing you are after is the practical aspect sometimes. So when you watch the video, you can mute me. Just mute me and watch the video, understand the procedure, how I followed the procedure, how I did it. Just do it, try it, it will help you. Do you understand? And some of the videos, like I said, I can have a video of 4 minutes. For example, you can see 2 minutes out of the 4 minutes, I'm speaking in English. Me too, sometimes I even forgot I'm doing Hausa videos most of the time. So it's just like I just want to draw the attention of my people, because if I ask you to bring any YouTube channel that is educating people in tech in Hausa, you too, you cannot bring any. You can't. But there are lots of Yoruba YouTube channels that I know that are teaching people in Yoruba. There are those that are teaching people in Igbo. There are those that are teaching people even in Fulfulde and others. So it's just like we need to kind of call the attention of our people, like, okay, this is what everyone can learn. So that's what we are kind of doing. But I don't want to maybe.
It's okay. It's okay, sir. I'm learning Hausa with it
Yeah,
already,
you
sir.
must learn how to now.
I'm learning it already.
Yeah, you should. You should. You should. In Nigeria, everyone's supposed to learn Hausa. Even me, I'm learning Yoruba little bit, Igbo little bit, so that at least you can just say something related to those languages that maybe you can at least cope. But don't worry about that. It's not like
Sure. Gaskiya
I'm
ne,
for
gaskiya ne,
everybody.
gaskiya.
Yeah, you. That's good. Okay, yeah, Ibrahim Babu promised to teach you. You see someone in comment. He's just,
Ah,
offer himself for free to teach you Hausa. So you should thank
oh,
God.
thank God. Though.
Yeah, that's good. I think we can call it a day today. I think
All right.
so
Thank you,
that
sir.
we meet tomorrow. Please get ready and we will continue, because you have a lot ahead of you. I'm just trying. You learn a lot. There are a lot in your head. The index math, the VLOOKUP and all that. And that's why this week we are just doing things that are very, very easy. And the kind of assignment of week 6 is going to be like a bonus of 5 marks to everyone. But it's going to be assignment, please. It's going to be assignment. So, but it's going to be like a bonus so that you will get 5 marks to add up to your marks because the week that are ahead of you is kind of going to be, you know, a kind of very, very tricky one. So you need to get ready and maybe you can call it a day. Please, you can rest a little bit. So please see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful dream, please.
All right,
Thank
sir. Good night, sir.
you. Good night to you all. Good night. Thank you.